2KMC here with all the details about what's going on in the neighborhood.
Buenos dias and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the line and with pregame routines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Caruso, the pass to James. Drummond trying to get himself free. LeBron, good. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on. You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the second free throw. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nets with the new shot clock. Jordan finds Durant. Outside, Green. The three-pointer, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Davis kicks to James. Drummond passes to Caruso. Bounce pass, Davis. James with it, guarded now by Durant. And James throws it down.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Irving looking for an opening. And KD throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. He's been dominant over the last month. First in three-point shooting, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Caruso, the pass to Drummond. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Green. Oh, that was terrific!
Man, my goodness. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Outside Irving. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one drops. He's got 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Irving for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
James outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. Here's Griffin. And it's sent back by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Puts one up from 19. They grab their own miss. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma finds Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Nets trail by 6. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
It's remarkable how Griffin's game has developed. From just a dunker to a very skilled big. The jumper, a big part of that.
James kicks to Kuzma. James against Irving.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
All Irvin needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
LeBron against Irving. LeBron passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Gasol. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Griffin. Brown wide open. He fires. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And here is Los Angeles now from deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma.
Oh! Oh, man!
Well, anyone looking for highlights? Because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Gasol kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. From deep. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Harris has checked in for the Nets.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
For three, Harris. Rebound the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Passes it to Harris. Here's Jordan. Right side, Kevin Durant. Second chance shot.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Horton Tucker, and Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Davis. On the wing, Harris. Back to Durant. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Lets the three fly. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
And yes, it's good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The pass to Drummond. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Drummond. Drummond's got 3 assists tonight.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Drummond dishes to LeBron. To the wing on the left. On the wing, James. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. That one's not going to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Harrell, that's good.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter. LeBron against Durant. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Durant, lets it go with a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Durant's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
LeBron passes to Drummond. Here's Caruso, covered by Irving, launches it. Kept alive. Here's Harrell, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by